How do I put it? The weekend is upon us. Yes, the first week of November is done and dusted. Who else is excited about this?
We are.
December is coming through very soon.
So this year has just been racing. It has just been racing. I don't know. I think it's just the fastest year yet.
Yeah,
and
the best year yet too, right?
yeah, beautiful year.
Ladies and gentlemen, your weekend starters are in the building. Now, can you feel the excitement? Because the weekend is about to be lit.
Okay, and also, yes, you know that absolutely that is true. And guys, we have all your go-to weekend songs on cue. If only you stay here with us or link up with us on social media at TVC Connect with the popular hashtag #on TVC on Twitter and IG and on Facebook. We are facebook.com/TVC Connect. Of course, it is your girl, it's your own girl, it's you, Jewel in the crowd. It's the hostess with the mostest. My name is Honeypot.
Yes, and my name is Amanda Dara. And today you can call me Amanda Dara.
And of course, ladies and gentlemen, this is Ryan Essence Planners. I go by your name, King OJ. But you can call me OJ. That's what it is. It is what it is. As usual, on the show today, there's entertainment news coming up very soon. And of course, celebrity birthday shout out. Then Rewind, where we take you back in this time, on this day in entertainment history.
There is also Tweet View, where Amanda will take us through some Tweet View humor and savagery.
Yes, then we'll have some artists perform live on today's Performance Friday edition. Then, of course, there'll be Daily Top 5. We'll be talking about 5 tips for a safe night out.
Later, we'll show some appreciation on the Chew It Up segments. Then we'll bring you a recap of all that you might have missed right there in the news. And of course, take some selfie requests and wrap up the show with a chit chat, where we'll wrap up the show with some comedy. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, the show has started, so don't go nowhere.
It is now time for entertainment news. Now, the first story on our list is the Grammys is set to honor Dr. Dre for his production legacy. Now, the Grammy Award Academy is gearing up to honor veteran American record producer and rapper Dr. Dre for his production legacy. According to reports, Dr. Dre will receive a tribute in January 2020, 4 days before the Grammy Awards, courtesy of the Producers and Engineers Wing at the Recording Academy. According to Deborah Dugan, the president of the Recording Academy, and I'm quoting, Dr. Dre is an influential force in music who breaks boundaries and inspires music creators across every genre. Now, his evolution as a producer solidifies him as a leader of the pack within our industry, and we watch in amazement as he continues to shape the future of music. The 6-time Grammy Award-winning producer catalogs expands across 3 decades, having worked with the likes of Snoop Dogg, Tupac, LL Cool J, Exhibit, Missy Elliott, Aaliyah, Eminem, Jay-Z, The Game, 50 Cent, and the list goes on and on. Now, the 62nd Grammy Awards will hold on the 26th of January 2020 in Staples Center, Los Angeles.
Well deserved.
Well deserved. Absolutely here for this. I love. Congratulations to Dr. Dre. If you have worked hard and they're recognizing you in this way, it's huge. It's really, really huge.
Yeah.
Like, for somebody to have been relevant since then, working with the likes of Tupac, Snoop Dogg then the transition of them, Jay-Z, Eminem, and of course right now 50 Cent and the rest.
I mean, it's over 3 decades, as you said, in the industry. But, you know, people are having mixed reactions about it, because apparently he also had some, you know, anger issues. He has known to be violent to, I think, on MTV VJs, I don't know, sometimes a few years ago. So people are like, how come we are honoring this kind of person when he also has a bad history? What do you guys think about that?
All right, so I think that there is no perfect human being in this world. Does he do his craft well?
Definitely.
Does he deserve it?
Yeah.
So these people who are talking, so they don't have any sin? Who's casting the stone? Who are they? Where is this coming from? I'm just wondering, because people can be very funny in this life. How is your sin different from my sin? Sin is sin.
That is where I would beg to disagree with you, because there are a lot of artists out there who are also very well known for their musical talent and the rest. If we want to talk about R. Kelly, for instance, we'll say that he's very good, he's a music genius, but does he have his sin?
Allegedly.
Alleged sin that we wouldn't take.
Oh, fantastic.
You know what I mean? So you can't exactly say
from.
that we should disregard that his past. That's what I'm trying to say.
So I am saying here that, okay, so this person has not molested anyone, is not saying he raped someone.
He beat someone up.
So which can be forgiven, or has it been punished for that? And then we move on. because, okay, so if you're going to look at the different things we do as human beings, not even as celebrities, do you understand? Somebody has anger issues. Anybody can have anger issues, and then you can work on it. These are things that you can work on, and you would not say, because I'm not saying that they are minute like that, but I'm just saying that you would not say because he has anger issues, you're not going to honor him when he has worked so hard and he deserves it. I mean,
okay.
Give him his accolade. Like I always say this, where do we draw the line between the artists and their crafts? Yeah, we've talked about Michael Jackson, how people are trying to block Michael Jackson, how people are trying to block R. Kelly. That doesn't still change the fact that they didn't drop songs, they didn't dish out songs, they didn't change the world in a way with their music material. So
how people talk about Burna Boy.
The lines are getting blurred. I mean, you know, maybe sometime in the past you could say you're going to separate the artist from his craft, but nowadays your personality is still a huge factor into whether we're going to praise you or not. Now, as you said, if he's working on his anger issues, then yes. And of course, he deserves the accolades because he has been in the business for a very long time. It was just something of that I just wanted to point out that's happening out there because it's a mixed reaction.
Dr. Dre used to be a gangster from NWA with Easy and the rest.
So are we going to start saying that all of those ones that have been to jail should not be recognized?
Valid question.
Okay, so we move on. Trevor Noah is in the news. Trevor Noah speaks on marriage and cohabitating. South African-American comedian and host of The Daily Show, Trevor Noah, has come out to state that he's an advocate of people not living together even when they are married. The comedian, who has always been secretive about his personal life, made this known in a recent interview with Sirius SM's The Howard Stern Show, where he shared his views on relationships and marriage, saying people living together might be the cause of divorce and separation. Let's check out the interview.
For not living together ever, even if you're married.
Really?
I think...
Let me hear this.
I think one of the biggest reasons people get divorced and relationships break up is because of this cohabiting bullshit that we've come to believe is the way relationships are supposed to be.
I'm going to recommend a relationship with Robin Quivers for you.
Oh, my God.
No, but you understand what I'm saying?
The other person who doesn't want to live with anybody.
No, but you understand what I'm saying? And that's
saying.
good. But that's what I'm saying. That's good for you. You cannot tell me that everyone was designed to live the same way.
Not everyone.
And that's why I'm saying our intimacy can be expressed in different ways.
What's going to happen with you, I wonder?
What do you guys think?
Well, like you always say, different strokes for different folks. But then that's a very interesting, point of view. I'm kind of heartbroken because I really love Trevor Noah. Oh. Yeah, but then that's personal issues aside.
Because of his own personal beliefs.
So people have different opinions.
Yeah, people have different opinions. But it's quite interesting because I don't know if that's what's working out for him because I don't know. Nobody really knows about his personal life. But as I said earlier, different strokes for different folks. I mean, Will Smith and his wife believe that open relationships work.
They've not confirmed it, though.
They haven't confirmed it? Well, that's what's being speculated about them. Some people believe it works. Some people want to cohabit. There's a point for each view you're coming from. But as an African person, I wouldn't agree with that. I don't think I want to be here and my husband is living elsewhere. Sometimes it happens like that where your spouse is you're here and your spouse is overseas. But I don't think that's like people's first choice. I don't know.
So when I saw the story, the first thing that came to mind is what the Bible said. And that is a man would leave his house and then, and all that. And I'm like, okay, so what is the world turning to? Okay, maybe he's not even a Christian. Who knows? I'm just saying. So it depends on your belief, as you said, like, whatever rocks your boat. But I'm just saying that, so why is it called marriage at the end of the day when we just know that, okay, we have this thing? So people should not even get married. That is, they should just continue to date and then you stay in your own house.
And some people, it works out for them like that.
And it works out for some people like that.
Yeah.
And not getting married, having a partner, I understand. And some people do believe, because I've heard a story before, somebody saying that these people dated for the longest period and people like, just get married already. And then once they got married, they are divorcing right now.
Example, Angela Jolie and Brad Pitt.
You get. So, I think that a lot of people should understand, like, this is understanding the individual. Yes, so I have this friend who's always telling me that what he likes about himself and his wife is that, yes, they live together, they are married, but they are occupied. You know how you know your purpose in life and the other person understands their purpose too in life. life. So you don't see marriage as, oh, this is the full stop and my happiness depends on you, your happiness depends on me. So the thing is, yes, we are happy together, but the thing is, you go do your work, I go do my work, I'm occupied and all that, and at the end of the day, you come back, you would have missed yourselves, and then you come back and then, you know.
Do you agree with that?
See, all this relationship, everybody should do what they feel like doing. Nobody gets, I don't know.
Things fall apart that can no longer hold.
As in,
I don't understand.
Wow, honeypot.
Anyways, yes, for more relationship to the other are Kylie Jenner and Drake dating. Information circulating in the American entertainment sphere is stating that Canadian rapper Drake is reportedly dating American model and businesswoman Kylie Jenner. According to sources, Drake, who is 33 years old, and Kylie, who is 22 years old, have been spending time together recently, even though they've been friends for a long time and is very close to the Kardashian-Jenner family. The source further stated that Drake and Kylie were spotted together at Drake's birthday party and also at his Halloween party, looking all cozy. You might remember that Kylie Jenner broke up with her rapper boyfriend and baby daddy Travis Scott last month.
Yeah.
So just
this was a
1
very
month
shocking
and
story.
1 month and
Well, no time more. We are open for business.
No, man, I
Speculation.
don't agree with this. I
Speculation.
think she's following Kim's pattern, because this was what Kim used to do. In the relationship, she breaks up, next thing, she's another
Rebound.
person. But like, I'm not happy about this personally, because I know the amount of backlash that she received when she was about to have a baby.
that to
From
Travis
I think she was
Scott.
at 19 or 18
Yeah.
at the time, and people were like, she's so young. And then they forged ahead and they're together, and everybody's like, oh, you know what? It's not, age is just a number, you know, maturity doesn't come with age. And then they break up, and what is going on here? Like, I don't know if I see the maturity in that. But then again, you don't know whether he was treating her right or wrong. I don't know. It's a messy situation.
The way it works for people, it's just different. As we say all the time, different strokes for different folks. So some people believe in this rebound thing. Some people don't even call it that. They have already moved on. It depends on how your emotions, you know, rush. So it depends on how you... well, these are just speculations. We don't know if they're really, really dating.
That's true.
But if they're dating, I'm not surprised. I mean, it's not cast in stone how things should go. And different individuals with the way they react to stuff. So I tell you what, once some people break up.
Bro code. I mean, why would Drake be dating Travis Scott's ex? I don't understand. What happened to bro code? I'm confused. There's a guy here.
they keep sharing themselves. I don't know.
Oh my God, they keep like...
How should I put this? Like, they're just in the same circle.
That's what
so
I'm trying to say. Like, I don't, like, if Kylie Jenner, you say maybe she's being the emotional one, but what is Drake's excuse?
So can they even have somebody that we don't even know at all?
I don't know.
Like Drake coming all the way to Nigeria to date me?
Exactly.
I'm just saying.
Well, anyways, I'm in for this relationship, Drake and Kylie. If it's true,
are?
I love the combo. I love the combo. If it's true. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, we are done with our news. Yes, it's time to find out which celebrities have their birthdays today. Yes, celebrating today are the following people: what multiple award-winning American actress, producer, and political activist Afri Woodard turns 67 today.
Wow.
With a close to 50-year career, she has been named as one of the most versatile and accomplished actors of our generation. Yes, you might remember her from the TV series Desperate Housewife, or films like 12 Years a Slave, and of course, The Family That Prays, amongst many other movies. So
Congratulations,
super
happy
talented.
birthday. Happy birthday
Yes,
to her.
happy
Like,
birthday
she's
to her.
one person that comes on screen, and I immediately adjust whatever.
Yeah, because she's strict. She's
like,
strict.
what do you mean about that? I'm like, oh, sorry, ma. You know, it just comes across like that. Her acting is superb. Happy birthday to her.
Happy birthday. Also celebrating today is Nigerian actress, television personality, producer, and businesswoman, Chika Ike. Yes, she turns 34 today.
Ooh.
Chika Nancy
Happy
Ike.
birthday,
birthday.
Chika. No, don't say anything,
Yes,
OJ.
leave it like
You're
that,
going to be
OJ.
nice. It is her birthday. You're going to behave today,
Yes.
right?
Yeah,
Yes.
happy birthday, Chika Ike. We love you. Yes, veteran Nigerian actor, film director, politician, and ex-president of the Actors Guild of Nigeria, Ejike Asiebo, is 60 today.
Hey.
With his baritone voice. And of course, Nigerian singer, songwriter, and performer, solid star. Yes, guess his age.
31.
Yes, Solid Star is 31 today, and of course, is popularly known across Nigeria and Africa for their smash hit song "One in a Million." They're featured to Baba. Yes.
Happy birthday to him. And happy birthday to you out there that are celebrating today. I mean, we love you, and we're sending you peace, light, and maybe some money, courtesy of King OJ.
What?
All right.
You're going to land somebody in trouble today. Okay,
I'm joking. But I just send you peace and love, no money. Up next is Rewind. Now let's get nostalgic as we revisit today in entertainment history. Watch this.
Let's rewind. On this day in 1966, the movie actor Ronald Reagan was elected as the governor of California. And in 1974, The Greatest Hits, the 11th studio album by Elton John, is released. Finally, on this day in 1999, The World Is Not Enough, the 19th James Bond film starring Pierce Brosnan, Robert Carlyle, and Denise Richards, premieres in Los Angeles. And that's it on Rewind.
Welcome to Tweetville. Are you ready? And are you guys ready?
Of course.
Let's do this.
Let's do this. So now they're circled on the airplane mood that you see on phones, and then someone is tweeting and he says, "I'm so proud of my hobby. I think he wants to become a pilot because his phone has this airplane symbol every time I'm with him." Should we tell her?
What do you want to tell her? Leave her like that
do you
now.
think she's being sarcastic, like she knows?
She doesn't know.
I don't think she knows.
Are you
doesn't
kidding?
know.
So whenever I'm on the show, my phone is on airplane mode. So, I mean, it could just mean that he wants to focus all his attention and love
on the wife.
squarely on her. Maybe we should just go with that narrative.
It's not that he's cheating.
It's not that he's no.
will call his phone later.
How dare he?
Okay, so it's not cheating. So ladies, when you see your boyfriend doing this near you, it's actually not cheating. Just wants to dedicate his time to you. I like that. I like
Angle.
that. That's
What
the
about you,
excuse.
Honey Pot? Are you feeling that?
That's the excuse. I don't want any distraction. I just want it to be all about me and you today. So I'll put my phone on airplane
Ladies and
mode.
gentlemen, wash, rinse, shampoo, conditioner.
I don't meet guys like this.
I don't buy it.
They are in my past.
Okay.
They are in my past because Jesus is my Lord.
Hallelujah.
La da la da la da la da. The next one, please.
All right, this is the next tweet from Daddy Oyoyo, and he says, "Where is your Oga? I need to cut my hair." And the apprentice says, "Oga no dey, sir, but come and sit down. I feel cut." And this is this guy looking like,
So everybody that cuts their hair can relate with this particular one. You know when you go to the barber shop, you know that I'm used to my barber. My barber has been cutting my hair for like more than 6 years.
Cutting your hair?
Like, yeah.
Please, let's talk about that real quick. Cutting with hair.
The sides.
It trims the hair.
The sides,
The sides, yeah.
It could have been longer than this. So I have a problem cheating on my barber.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's cheating.
Yeah, it's called cheating. So
Wow, they have a relationship, guys.
Yeah, that's what it's called. Barbers that trim people's hair, that cut people's hair. It's hard for you to go and meet another person. So you can imagine you now go to the salon, your guy is not around, then the boy that is working under him will now say, "Oga, come and sit down." Like,
it's just not the
you
same.
will spoil the hair.
It's not the same.
Yeah. It can never be like your guy.
Me to practice.
Barbers,
Especially you are working under my guy.
tailor apprentices too are on this table. Let me sew your clothes.
Look at
Thank you so
look at his
much.
face like, you?
No, that one is not even you. Like, don't try it. Don't come here. Like,
Come close.
All right, moving on to some more tweets. Okay. So why do Nigerian parents have zero respect for your sleep, rest, and your peace of mind? Small thing, they will call you, "I'm tired." Great books on this, like Move Out by Thedon, See You Finish, Old Enough by Go and Find Wow. Okay. I need to read this again so you can understand. So now Nigerian parents are not respecting your sleep, your peace of mind, whatever it is. Small thing they're always calling you. And this Chooks is trying to give you advice on how to solve the problem. So he says you can read books like Move Out by Thedon, See You Finish.
They don't see you finish.
They don't see you finish. Mad one. Or Old Enough by Go and Find Husband. Meaning that
if you don't want that
your
drama,
time is done and dusted in that house, okay?
But see, let me tell you, there is no time they didn't do it, or they don't even do it. So it's not until you're a grown-up or something. Even when you're small, you're just sleeping and then they're waking you. I have a problem with that.
But you know,
they just don't respect
that time you are small, they have the right Not when you are now old.
They always have the right to.
No,
Even-
not when you are old, then you are busy. Like, you are online and...
Even in your own house, your dad still has rights over you, he believes. You don't get. Like, they still see you as that.
My mom will talk you awake. You'll be sleeping. She'll be talking to you. Amanda, I need to do... yes, now that you're awake, you need to do... Wow. I was sleeping. They just go and read these books, okay? Move out. You're old enough.
Even when you move out, they are still there.
That one's another level.
In your own house.
I shared one with
You did actually. Okay, this one's from Auntie Adan. He says, that thing you're looking for, you get it. Yes, Inspiration Monday. And then this one is from UG, and he says, this tweet is a prayer and a threat at the same time.
True.
That is very true. Depending on the tonation.
Yeah.
The tonation I gave you was inspirational. So who's going to give us
No, it's
threat?
still the same thing, though.
No. This thing, did you see my hands?
Okay.
This thing you're looking for, you would get it.
That's a touch.
Inspiration.
That's touch threatening.
How no?
This thing you're looking for, you will get. That's touch threatening now.
No. I don't think it will sound like that in a threat. Honeypot will be able to do that one better.
This thing you're looking for.
You will get it.
You will get it.
You will get then you do, That's it. That's when it becomes a threat. When you hear hiss and everything afterwards, you know that okay.
You're in trouble.
This one's from Hakim, and he says, boarding school. We don't allow food. Now, this is what boarding schools do, right? And he says, we don't allow food on visitation days. Now, this is an African mom bringing kiwi shoe polish. But guess what is inside the shoe polish?
She sneak the food inside.
This is one reason why I would not change my African mom for any other thing. And my mom used to do this for me in school. Like, my carton of noodles has so many things inside.
Like what?
Guess what? My mom was not like this. So there was one time that they counted the number of stuff we could bring. So other things were contraband.
Yeah.
And then my uncle bought butter, this, that for me. And when I went to pay me my bank draft, and then I came out just to get into the car and pack my things. So I said to my mother that because they were going to check our things before we. So I said, I can't. Like my mind was not carrying the.
Look at you.
Instead of my mom to encourage me and say, don't worry now, just, mom said, whoa, you don't want, just bring them out. My children will have something to eat.
Like, no. My mom will help me to tape it back again. I don't know if you know that style. You start on tear the cell. Oh, no, I should stop. I don't do stuff like that.
Thank you so much,
That's it,
Amanda. Thank you. And that's it on Treat View. We'll go on a break now. And when we return, it will be time for our first artist performance. Stay here with us.
Hello, mommy. I know say something there wrong with me. I know say this my new self not be me. But I not gonna know where I live the real me. Hello, mommy. I met another life where I think say a better life. With the smoke, they blow, they laugh. But now see my life. Hello, mommy. What in they worry me, self? For me, I don't know what in they worry me. What in they worry me for you? I don't know what in they worry me. All my friends see where we say, all of us they gather day under the sun, under the rain. Small money come and I can ask them say how they day. And now they help me push my motor when my motor down. Now I drive past them and not even wind down.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. And of course, before we went on that break, yes, we saw a performance by Ifeanyi Evans, yes, also known as Oga Network. Yes, he just performed his musical poetic masterpiece. Yeah. And that one titled Hello, Mommy. Oga Network is in the building. Wait, before we even talk about Hello, Mommy, where did that name come from? Oga Network.
Because I kept asking like Oga Network.
And even if I don't know where the name came from, for the fact that I'm sitting with beautiful people and handsome person, no worry.
You don't the wine us.
Wine for where?
I've used to sell Richard. I'm sorry.
Buy two, get one free.
I'm sorry. So Oga Network.
No. I think when it was network. I just added Yoga recently.
Oh.
It was just network.
Why network?
I disturbed class. I was stubborn, very, very.
Yes, the stubborn, the way I'm looking at you.
No. I'm just stubborn on set. So I was very, 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 very stubborn. Like, the whole class, now my members. Now me they sing, now then they play. We scatter everywhere. I was kind of intelligent too.
Okay. Thank God, you cannot be stubborn.
So they were like, our form master was like, okay, how are we going to reduce this thing? Because they don't flog, they don't tire, no you worry. And he was like, okay, let's just make you the class captain. Now you the right names of noisemakers. So automatically that will kill the noise.
Yes.
So he not still die. Noise full everywhere. So he came in one morning, he wanted to take the attendance and I was not around. So when he was almost leaving, I came in and he was like, where have you been? I said, I went to pick something from my junior roommate and he was like, next time, don't go until I have come and gone. You are the class captain and if I want to talk to these people, it should be through you. If they want to talk to me, it should be through you. So you are the possibility of communication between me and them. You are like the network.
Wow.
So
That is so
I didn't actually think of it. It was, I think, hours later. When he left, I was like, Uche, I go write your name. He said,
Network
they
now.
called you network now. You are doing anyhow. So when I started music, I just put these things together.
Interesting. I love your music. Well, our producer was talking about the sincerity in your music, and Amanda was asking if your first song with Olamide was like this, like the tempo, and you said it's your tempo. Is that your style?
Yeah, it is.
Are you going to be switching? Because sometimes we interview people and we say, and they say, no, don't box me, or I do everything. I'm so vast. I don't want anybody to.
I'm not thinking about that for now. Yesterday, my manager called me and she was like, somebody want to talk to you. And I'm like, who, from where? He says, somebody from Italy, a girl. She was crying. She was like, okay, this song you did, I did drink, I did do some, please. So I cannot change this thing that is healing people. This is medicine and you can't just change it like that.
I like that you said so.
That is, you found your purpose.
It is. It is.
That's a very strong one. But, you know, it's quite interesting because you're assigned to a label with Zlatan as well. I mean, and his type of music is very different from your type of music. And obviously, he's receiving a lot of success from it. So do you think that there might be a point in time, imagine if there was a feature, would you still maintain this tempo?
It's not just the tempo. It's the message I put in every tempo.
So you still maintain your message?
Yeah, it's always Organ Network. Yeah, I just said it's possibility of communication. So if I'm not communicating, then it's not Organ Network.
So I saw that Eriga featured you in one of his songs.
Yeah, he did.
How was that? How was that experience?
Eriga is one stubborn person too.
Hey.
I've known him a long time. And sincerely speaking, I looked up to him. I still do, because he says a lot of things that if you're not extraordinary when it comes to thinking, you won't do that. So I always wanted to work with him. My own song, and one morning this call just came, hello, I need you to do something. I just talk like, say, no, okay, no, I'll do that, no problem. It was like, can you do it tomorrow? As I'm actually at the studio now, I'll just do it now, because as I call, not just worry. When I end call, the whole street know.
Now what for you, Organ Network? Wait till you don't add comedy to this.
Waiting to add. No, my man that they talk now. I just need to.
Sure
that day. You not get uno here. Not get uno here.
Let's talk about Hello Mommy. Is this a true life story?
I think we'll be touching this particular topic, possibility of communication. The aim is to take messages from these people and send it to these people. So it's not a must that this must be me. You understand? So I'm singing for everybody. Everybody.
Not necessarily your own
it's not. Though you go have this person where we say it never shifts small. No, I'm not sure. See, one or two ways. One of the things where pops them, moms them say, "Me will not do." We don't come out small.
I'm just very interested. What do you think about songwriters? It's a debate that we kind of have from time to time where people writing your music, because you're saying you're transferring people's stories from one place to another. What do you think about having a songwriter? Do you have a songwriter?
I don't.
Okay.
Though if I'm recording and all my friends are writers. Okay. I sometimes I listen to them.
Okay.
That's like removing one thing out of the millions I've dropped and adding to it. But I went to work with a producer and it was like, okay, if you know your song is not good, we can get you a songwriter. I'm like, no problem. When we start and it's not good, we'll bring the songwriter.
All right.
So he was like, oh yeah, sing the song. I sang the chorus and it was like, our person not going to write your song. Bro. So that's just it. I respect a lot of people, but when it comes to this kind of thing I want to do, it's difficult to do. I never meet, Sha. I don't meet people
That's
where
honest.
but when it comes to this organic network, it's me now.
Okay. Wrapping up this interview quickly, you're signed to Hallelujah Boys Entertainment. That's Murphy, McCarthy, Zlatan, and yourself. How did you get to meet Murphy himself?
I've known Murphy a long time. Okay. Very, very long. Like, we are brothers. We are. Benin, way back then. Man, we did everything together. Like, before he traveled out of the country, we had the studio together, did everything together. He left for years. And nobody even knows if he just come out, like 4, 5, 6 years. Nobody heard from him before he came back. So, coming back, he came to look for me. Because, in every studio, they get one artist where we say,
a studio rat.
When I go, studio rat, and the studio go, they hope, say, now this person, I won't bring us out. So, yes. So, that particular studio then, I was one of the persons that they were like, through this person, they go know us. Okay. And by the special grace of God, it worked. It happened in Benin, and now, through me, it still happened. So, when Murphy came back, the first person he called was me. How are you? I said, fine, it's okay. Let's do music. Okay. So it was just me and him.
Then Zlatan came in.
Yeah.
Nice one.
That's a very nice one.
So after Hello Mommy, any project that we should look out for now?
They see the house I can question. Project, now every project Boku now. I love it. I didn't inside studio like this, I did work, because with this kind of course I'm getting, you do a song, when you do song, people they tell you, say, this song sweet. It's different from when you do song and people will be like, God bless you. No, it's true. Not two different things.
Oh, God. Wait, how do your fans reach out to you, though? Because you're already cracking us up. How do they work?
At Organ Network, everywhere.
Okay.
The music, they stress people. We don't want to use the name stress people.
Thank you so much, Organ Network. You made my Friday already. I mean, I was already having a nice time, and he just made it 100 already. It's a wrap on the first half of the show. On the other half of the show, we have entertainment news recap, Daily Top 5, a very special music performance from one of this generation's finest singers, and of course, selfie request and a comedian of the Federal Republic of Nigeria on our Chit Chat Friday. See you on the other side of one.
Organ Network. Yes, sir. We are back for the second half of the show. Yes, so far we've brought you the news, rewind, tweetville, and artist performance. Now it's time to show it up in a minute or less. One of us will tell everybody what she's presently
Sister Amanda.
Tell us what the Lord has done.
Amanda!
Go straight to the point.
Straight to the point. Yeah. I'm grateful for health. I know it sounds very cliche, something that we say as a prayer, but this morning I woke up. Wow, why do you have to tell the whole world?
You had diarrhea. I said, take ORT, but the Lord has been so good in Amanda's life.
I'm done with honey pot. Wow. Okay, yes, I did have it.
Yeah,
and I felt so horrible this morning, and I wanted to just call our producer and tell her that, you know what, I can't come to work today. And it just made me reflect on the fact that, you know, you can still be here looking good, something has not burnt your face, you can walk, you can speak, you can see very well. These are things not to be taken for granted, and I'm just very happy that, you know, I have my health, because in an occupation like what we do, if you do not have good health, you don't have money. You can't function. It's just like that, so that's what I'm grateful for today.
Hallelujah!
We're happy for you, and we're happy for you too.
Well, you don't have to be sharing intimate details. Some people are eating right now.
Yeah.
Okay?
So, happy for you. Please go. Lunch on you, Abby.
No.
Sister Amanda, can we eat on your behalf?
No, thank you. I'm not even eating today.
So can we eat on your behalf? Can we eat all the food on your behalf?
Guys!
Amanda, there's one food that you need to taste today.
Which food is that?
You child.
You, Amanda, I know you. Like somebody will just be eating and say, what's that thing smelling like? Like, let me just say it. And just
Wow. Away from all of that, guys, it is now time for a quick recap of the entertainment news. And we told you that the Grammys is set to honor Dr. Dre for his production legacy.
Okay, Trevor Noah speaks in marriage and cohabitating.
And of course, we talked about Kylie Jenner and Drake. Are they dating? I'm loving this.
That's one to look out for. All right, guys, we'll be taking a break right now, and we'll be back for Daily Top 5.
Let them know.
Stick around.
Lord, tí ọ̀nà mi bá ṣú Olúwa o, àdàbà tọ́ mi o. Ìmọ́lẹ̀ kó tàn sọ́nà mi o, ọ̀nà yẹn kó má ṣe dí. Agbára láyé àtọ̀run ọwọ́ rẹ ló wà, kò sẹ́lòmíì lẹ́yìn rẹ, ìwọ nìkan ni.
Totally mind-blowing, absolutely amazing. You just saw the performance of one of the biggest gospel singers in the country, and I am talking about the one and only powerhouse, Sola Allyson.
Fantastic.
How you doing?
I'm doing good.
It's so good to meet you.
It's good to be here to see you.
Oh my gosh. You know, I saw a celebrity on Sunday or on Saturday, and so I was saying that I was complimenting her. I was like, oh, wow, you know, you interpret all your roles well, you do this and do that. And then I said, you must have heard this like 1,001 times, like it's not new to you. And she said, every of this means something to me. So I wonder how you feel every time when people tell you that, oh, your song, oh, your voice, oh, the messages. How do you feel?
Well, it makes me feel, thank you for having me first, you know. It makes me feel good and humbles me every time that little thing that I do, just as simple as it is, can have such effects on people. You know, it can make people happy, can transform their minds, can make them become aware of the big man up there, God, you know. So it humbles me every time. And you hear it all the time, but it's new all the time.
Okay, talking about impact. So Sola Allyson an inspirational singer or a gospel singer? Which do you prefer?
Well, I don't know. I always say it depends on the perception of the listener. You know, I am a church girl, from the church to the world. You know, the words of Christ says we should go into the world and make disciples of all nations. So it's not telling me to have my light and leave my light inside the light. Where light is relevant is in darkness. You know, so if you call me inspirational, if you call me philosophical, if you call me gospel, it's fine. When Christ came, there was philosophy in his words, there was inspiration, there was, you know, everything about life.
Describe it as a folk singer.
Everything. Everything.
It's interesting that you say that because, you know, I was doing my research and I found out that you are a backup singer for the likes of Pasuma, Daddy Shoki, Yinka Yefele, and I'm like, okay, like the transition from, you know, doing professional backup singing for them and then moving into inspirational singing or gospel singing, why did that happen?
Well, I don't know why. I believe I was just walking my journey. I believe I was just doing, at every point I found myself, I was being the best of me that I could be. So I found myself being a backup singer to those people. I did it well. Then I evolved. So there was a metamorphosis from that to this one. I still do what I do the best I could. So it wasn't my plan. My journey wasn't my plan. It just happened, and I make the best of every time.
We're going to be talking some more, but before then, let's go on this break, and we will definitely return. We still have Sola Allyson here in the studio. Stay here with us.
All right, guys, welcome back to the show. It is still Entertainment Splash, and we still have in the studio the gospel singer, the renowned gospel singer, Sola Allyson, still here. And you were telling us about how that journey just metamorphed into where you are now. But do you think that you could ever go back into, you know, doing commercial commercial music or?
No, I don't think so. I'm on my own now, and it's been a while, and I'm established by the grace of God. So when I was doing backup, I don't think I can. I will never. Although I'm yeah,
because that's just like you are a that time you were a protege, so it was like, you know, transitioning.
Yes,
so let's talk about. I see that you're always a part of different causes. The other time you're working for. Different causes. The other time you worked for mental health, something, I think so. And I saw a post, I think you reposted from Alibaba's page. And so you were talking about creatives, people just calling them to work for free, and they should be paid honorarium and all of this. You want to tell us more about this? Because, you know, when we talk about creatives, a lot of people just think that because they have passion for what they do. Do it now, you enjoy doing it. It's like taking them for granted. What exactly would you say about this?
Well, I believe everybody should be paid for whatever they do. Except they by themselves say, I'm going to do it for free. People should be paid for. This thing about religion is the challenge. You know, if I sing in the church or I sing in a party, I'm still using my gifts. It is my own prerogative to say, okay, don't worry, I want to do this one for free. Everybody should be paid for what they do. And like I said before, I'm saying it again, except they say, I'm willing to do it for free. Nobody should. That's why we had many musicians that were around the church that were not enjoying their lives. You know, they were a blessing to the society as a whole. But their lives, in their lives, they were miserable because money down, money answereth. The balance is just for you not to make money your God. But there is no way you can be relevant in this life without money to wear clothes, you know, to do things, to pay for house rent.
Perspective.
And all of that.
Because I really like that perspective, because most times when you see gospel musicians, the idea is that you're serving God and you're worshiping God and you're doing it for the ministry or for the Lord. So money seems to be like, it's like anything you have for me kind of situation. But I think it's gradually changing.
Yeah, it has changed though. I believe everything we do, every gift that anybody has, if you are a doctor or a lawyer, entertainer or anything, you know, everybody is choosing their gifts in this world. And the gift of a man makes room for him. So my gift should put food on my table, if that's what I've chosen to do. The engineer is not different from me. He's using his gift, I'm using my own. But because I'm doing it in the church, doesn't mean so I'm not entitled to be paid, except I choose not to be paid.
So we're going to be talking about your new projects, but before then, I read something about you where you said that you were talking about how you think that you're just, okay, first of all, I saw Omojua's post one time that says, I think Sola Allyson is just so underrated. And then you said that because of the Yoruba that you do and all that, sometimes you just feel that, you know, I don't know, you were saying something.
No, I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think singing in Yoruba underrates anybody or puts you, under a shade or something. For me, singing in Yoruba is life for me. It's purpose. Everybody cannot do the same thing. I'm proud of being Yoruba. You know, anybody else can choose to sing in English and all of that. Singing in Yoruba for me, I'm singing for my people. And you know now the world has changed. My people, they are spread all over the world. So if I go to America, there are platforms for me, not in just, in a corner. There are big platforms for me. If I go to the UK, if I go to anywhere. So I believe this is what I'm supposed to do. I studied music in school. I could have chosen to do any kind of music and all of that, but this is what just comes to me. It comes to me, and I just open my mouth. One of my lecturers said they didn't teach me how to sing. They only taught me the rudiments of music. But I just open my mouth to sing, and this is what comes out. All right. So it doesn't. Everybody has their platforms. Everybody has their segments of the society. Everybody cannot be wanted by everybody.
True that.
We appreciate you.
Yeah, talking about music, you dropped Ire. Erase your... What does that mean? Due, okay, yeah.
Like a refreshing, a renewal.
Ladies and gentlemen, don't mind me. so tell us about the project you're working on right about now.
Okay, I've worked on it. It's out already. Yeah. My new album, that's my 8th, is out now, and it's available on Boomplay. Whether people have Android or iOS, people who use iPhone, you know, you can download the app and the music
what inspired this particular project? What
inspired it? I'm a singer, so I'm always inspired to. That's my job. That's what I do. That's my life. So, and because we sing, you are expected to bring out songs and all that. So this is the time, the level that we are on now. You know, my 8th album, Eerie, is out, and what inspired it? God, as usual, and everything I've come through.
Well, you had this song about 17 years ago, so why did you decide to drop it right now?
One of them. Well, one of them, like I said, it's not my decision to do anything. It should be my decision. I have logic, I have sense to use. But what I'm trying to say is I am more spiritual than religious. I am always following what I'm supposed to do. Then that song that I received 17 years ago that I didn't release until now. It's not like I chose not to. I just forgot about it. That time, I just forgot about it. And that time, maybe the song I received it, but it wasn't relevant to my journey at that time. But now it's relevant to my journey. You know, how far I've come. All the mercy of God that I've enjoyed, all the ups and downs of my life, all the highs and lows. So that song really states in full about how much I've enjoyed God's guidance and all of that. So the songs in the album, all of them talk about my journey that everybody can relate with. Everybody that is God conscious. Even someone who is not God conscious can be helped, you know, to look up, you know, and have this awakening that something is happening, something is one power, there is a power, you know, that is behind everything.
I completely agree with you. So how can your fans reach out to you on social media?
The Sola Allyson, on Instagram, on Twitter, on Facebook, the Sola Allyson. That's CHE, the Sola Allyson.
Once a very big thank you for coming on the show today. We really do appreciate you. We appreciate your works. Keep doing you.
Thank you.
And keep being inspired.
We'll definitely look out for Eerie.
Thank you so much once again for being here. All right, guys, we're going to take a break right now. And when we come back, it's time for you to take over the playlist. Shout out to everyone who has sent in their self-requests this week. So let's check them out. Thank you so much once again for coming. Yes.
Okay, so it's time for us to tell you about a high point of the week. So Amanda, Tell us this week.
I thought you were going to do the honors.
Amanda.
All right, I will do the honors. First of all, I want to tell you that your makeup is really nice. You look
wow.
amazing.
Thank you, baby. You look good. I love the popping red. Like, what?
It's okay. Okay. I'm here. Yeah.
All right, so my high point this week was definitely on Monday when, we had the Truth Syndrome Monday, of course, and then MCG Boy came and just changed the whole tempo of the show.
His call.
Yeah, his call. And then I like the fact that he has a,
song for everybody.
He has something healing for everybody. And I just like when I see viewers who actually enjoy the show as much as we do. It makes me feel happy. So that was my high point. Thank you for calling.
I hope MCG Boy is watching. Oh my gosh. All right, so tell us.
It's Wednesday, one of countdown days, always a vibe. It was a party on Wednesday. We started the show.
It was a party.
Up.
Oh really?
Like, son.
For that daily, was like,
oh my God, it's a next show.
I'm like, okay, calm down.
I just took it from there. We just rode with it. Thursday shows as usual. Throwback Thursday, classical songs that you guys love. And of course today, Sola Allyson, that's like a vocal powerhouse right there.
Wow. Okay, so how about me? My high point.
I'm greedy, I know, every day.
So somebody will say every day. I totally loved every day of the week. And Thursdays for me, there is something special about Thursday. I'll not stop talking about my Thursday. I love the old school vibe. I love the songs we played, starting with, did we start with Madonna or something?
Yes, Madonna.
Yes, Madonna, Isla Bonita. And I totally loved every, I mean, Alexito and all of these, Evie Edna Ogoli, yes, call me also.
Honeypot, did you write it down, side paper?
Honeypot, after that song, Honeypot was giving us some...
Yes, now, because, I used to anchor an old school show like that, yeah, so I had all that. And this morning when I was listening to... I mean, let's just...
Listen to old school.
And I totally love Sola Allyson. I mean, this just made it a 100 for me this week. I've had the perfect week, only for me to just go out now and later in the day, I'm going to be partying at Niniola's concerts to you.
Hope you can still remember our daily top 5, by the way. I'm talking about tips to be safe for the week.
Oh, wow.
Yes,
so be safe out there, okay?
Oh my God, why am I behaving like a tout already? I'm sorry.
But they're ready to twerk for us.
Yes, guys. All right, thank you so much.
All right, so you've heard the high points of our week. I'm sure that you also enjoyed the week. Thank you so much for watching throughout Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and of course today. You guys are the real MVP. You put food on our table. I would just want to say thank you. On behalf of myself, OJ, and Honeypot, we're saying have a lovely weekend in Honeypot's voice.
Bye.